Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will talk about how you can use R for genomic data analysis. So I created this notebook by using the book Computational Genomics. Here is the link. So you can use this link to read the full book. If you will read the book, you will understand the basic concept of genomics. So I will also share the link of my Google Colab notebook with this video, so you can use my notebook and you can practice. Our first lecture is about the basic like data structure and different type of data in the R. In the next video, I will explain how you can use R for data visualization and different type of genomic analysis. So for what purpose we are using R in genomic data analysis? In genomic data analysis, we can use R for data collection from different type of databases. We can also use for data quality check and cleaning, as well as data pre-processing, exploratory data analysis, and visualization. So we can also use different machine learning model in R for clustering gene based on their expression, and then we can use for predicting disease risk based on the gene expression, and it can also be used for sequence analysis, differential analysis, pathway analysis, and making different type of plots. So you can consider also consider R as a calculator. You can calculate different type of whatever you want to calculate in R. Here is the few example like we have 3 plus 9, 2. So R will calculate this, and here you can see it is 21. So these are all the example just for the beginner to understand how you can calculate different type of data in R. So if you want to find the power, you can use these symbols. If you want to divide something, you can use this symbol. So these are the different symbols that you can use in R. Next, we have data structure. So what is data structure? Basically, R has different type of data structure, which are basically the building block of organizing different data. For example, if you are using the Excel, you can see that in the table you have different data structure. Like in the table, you have different type of rows and different type of column. So it is important to know the common data structure in R. So in R, we can structure different type of data uh, by using different formats. Like first one is vector. Vector are a fundamental data structure in R. Okay. So in R, you can create a vector by using this function, C and then bracket. This function is basically used to create a vector in R. So here I created a vector which is X with 4 components. So here I click on this and you can see. Now I want to create another vector like X. The value is 3, 4, 5. So I want to create a vector with 3 components only. Then basically C, and this is basically used to create a vector 2, 9, 6. So if I want to see, here we can change the name. We can give this vector y name. So here I want to find the value of y. If I will run this, here you can see 3 vector 2, 9, 6. Okay. Then if you want to multiply something, here I want to multiply 5 with x here, this one. You can use this. Then if you want to raise the power, you can use this. Okay. So these are different type of format. You can check this Google Colab file and run all of these to uh, check how you can use different type of vector. So next one is a matrix. What is matrix? Matrix is basically a numerical array which consists of rows and columns. Okay. So in R, how you can create a matrix. In R, For creating a matrix, you can use cbind function, which is basically a column bind. Here you have one column and second. You can bind these two x and y by using a cbind function, okay? And then just click on the run. Here you can see the matrix. Matrix X contain data 4, 9, 3, 2, and Y has 14, 5, 8, 7. If you want to transpose this matrix, here we give the name M1. M1 is basically a matrix name, okay? So if you want to transpose this matrix, you can just use T. T means transpose. And here you can see the matrix. It is transpose. Here dim. What is dim? Dim function is used to see the dimension. Okay. So our dimension of the matrix is 4, 2. Next we have data frame. What is data frame? Data frame is basically more flexible as compared to the matrix. Why? Because in data frame, each column consists of different type of data, which is basically there are different type of data in R. I will show you later. We have numerical data, character, or factors. So I will show you this data types in this video. So by for creating a data frame, you can use a function in R which is data.frame. Okay. So here we already have in first row, you can see we have created a data of chromosome. In the second, we have strength. In the third, we have a start, then end, and then we give the name to this data, my data. You can also call it genes 1. So then here you have to again change the name, gene 1, gene 1. Then execute this. Here you can see the data frame. Okay. Now here we also have to change this. So in R, there are different type of methods by which you can create a data frame. You can also select a specific column by their numbers or name, or you can select a specific row using their numbers, and then you can create a data frame. So we change the data frame. Here we have to just change it. Here column 2, 3, 4 of the data frame. Okay. This contain column 2, 3, and 4 of the data frame. Here we will change it with gene 1. So here we created a data frame by using column chromosome and start from the data frame. So you can use anything and then you can create a data frame. So here gene 1. So here we are trying to create a data frame with the variable start. Okay. Then here we want to see the first, second, and third row. And here you can see first row has the chromosome and then start and then the end. So gene 1, gene 1. So here we want to get all row where a start is greater than 400. Okay. So we have only one row with the start is greater than 400. So in R, we have list as well. What is list? A list is an order collection of different items. Okay, list will basically enable you to store different type of objects, even if they are unrelated under a single name. Okay, so in R, you can create a list by using list function. Each item in the list basically assign a position number and also have a name. Here are some example of the list. Here we have W. So we are creating a list. And we are giving a name W. So in the list you can see we have numbers, metrics, age, everything, name as well. So here you can see we have list of name, my number, my metrics, and age. Okay. So you can also extract element of a list by using this, okay, double square bracket. So here I want to see third component of the list. So here I extract the element third component of the list by using these double square bracket. Here you can see. So here I want to extract component name by using the name. By using name, how you can do, you can use the double square bracket and then you can write the name of the list. Here you can see. And this is also another way to extract something. Here I want to extract the age, so I use this. So these are three different way you can use this to extract something from the list. Next we have factor. What are the factors? Factors are basically used to store the categorical data, okay. These factors are very important in R. It is basically mostly used for a statistical model. I will talk about these factors in other videos in details. Next, we have data type. In R, basically, there are four common data types that are used in R. This include numerical, logical, character data. So all these data type are used to create a vector. So here we are creating a numerical vector with x component with the we are creating a vector name x, which contain five component, okay, 1 3 2 10 5. So when we will execute, it will give us the number. So here I want to create another vector y. So you can also use equal to or this symbol, you can use any one of them. So here I want to create a vector. So as I mentioned, for creating a vector, we have to use this. So here it will print the vector y. Okay, this will basically print the vector y. Here, if you want to create a logical vector, you can use logical operators, true or false. Here, we created the logical vector by using vector x by using the logical value. If you want to create a character vector, you can use a character values. You just need to change the value. If you want to see the class of x, here you can see it is character. Okay, now here I will check the class of y as well. See here you can see the class of the y, which is numeric. So by using this you can check the class of the vector as well, and then you can create a vector as well. Next, how to make plots in R. In this video, actually, I will talk about some basic plot that you can make in R. In other videos, I will explain in detail how you can make a plot in the for the genomic data. Okay, so R is very good for graphical designing. I mean, designing different type of plots for different type of data. Okay, so how you can create an histogram in R. So for creating a histogram, for example, we have a sample with 50 value for normal distribution, and we are storing this sample. R norm is basically used for normal distribution, and 50 is basically the sample values. So we stored this value in a vector x. Okay, now we want to create a histogram. In R, if you are creating a histogram, you have to use the function hist, H-I-S-T. And then in the bracket, just write the name of the vector. It will give you the plot. Here you can see the histogram of X with 50 values. If you want to modify a plot by adding different type of colors, you can modify. Here, you just need to add the, here we added the name of the plot, which is hello histogram, and then we mention the color. Okay, if you want to change the color, you can use blue. Here you can see the histogram with blue color, so you can just change the you can practice and just change different colors and title of the plots. Next, we are going to make a scatter plot. What it is, It is basically the most common plot that are used when you use mostly used for the gene expression analysis. Okay, so in the scatter plot, we have x-axis and y-axis, and we have to label the value on the x-axis and y-axis. Okay, here we again have the 50 points for normal distribution. Okay, we assign this value to y, and for the x we already have the value. So this is basically the syntax for plots. So here we are plotting the x and the y. Okay, just click on this. Here you can see the scatter plot of the random sample. Third, the most important plot is the box plot. We can also make a box plot for the vector x and y. What is the box plot? Box plot basically show the group of numerical value through their quantiles. Okay, so for the box plot, you have to use the box plot symbol. You have to use box plot, and then you have to write in the bracket the different vectors that you are using to make a box plot. So just click on this. Here you can see the box plot of the random sample. If you want, we can also change the color of the box plot as well. How we can do? We just need to write here color and then equal to red. Function call, we have to use col. So here you can see the box plot with red color. Okay, so next we can also make a bar plot. So in R, for making a bar plot, we have to use the function bar function. Okay, so here these are just the example. So here we are making the bar plot by using some example like gp gi exon and all this. We are just using these values as an example, and we make a bar plot. Okay, and these here percentage is basically the values vectors, which is like 50 is the value of GPGI, and 70 is the value of exon, and 35 is the value of another GPGI, and then 25 is the value of exon. So we assign these different values, different percentage for all different name, and then we use the function bar plot to make this plot. And fill is basically used to fill these bars with different colors. So here I use red and blue. So here you can see the bar plot for test and control. This is basically used if you want to add the legends, you can use this one. Okay, and here top right or whatever you want. If you want to make this on the bottom, you can just change these numbers. So these are the basically syntax that are used for making the bar plots in R. So here if you want to combine different type of plots, how you can use. Here I want to combine the scatter plot or scatter plots in histogram. So sometime in genomics you have to combine different type of plots. So for combining different type of plots, what we can do, we have to use this function mfrow. Okay, what this function will do, this function will basically combine multiple plot. Okay, so PARMFROW. This will basically combine different plots. Okay, it will combine two plots side by side. Okay, by using this function. So we use this function and then just make the plot. Write the sentence for the plot. Here I mentioned the histogram and then the scatter plot. So here you can see two plots, histogram and scatter plots are here. So now I will make here it. Now I want to make histogram with green color, and then the scatter plot with red. Let's see what will happen. So here you can see we make a new histogram plot with green color and scatter plot for this color with the red color. So this video is all about the uh, all about different type of data structure and basic syntax in R. In the next video, I will cover how you can use R for making a complicated plot for the genomic data, and we will work on real genomic data. Thank you so much for watching this video.